Oh, and another thing I wanted to get into is like fucking Walmart this week lost like $11 billion. And that makes me really happy for some reason.
It makes me happy too.
Oh, and there was something I forgot to send you. That they're going to start 3D printing teeth.
I can believe that.
Yeah,
they're doing organs.
Yeah, and they're like bacteria fighting teeth.
Oh, right
So
on.
there's like antibacterial in them. Fucking crazy. So, oh wow, look at that. Hi. Hello, Spencer. What a lovely day.
I wish I knew how. Is yours like that?
Well, I keep mine this way, but let's see.
You have a full size one now.
Yeah, I don't know how you got that. Okay. So is there a back button? There's no back button. See mine?
Okay.
Back. Alright.
Oh, hold on. No, that's not what I want to close. Options.
Oh wait, no, click on this. Well, you got it full screen now.
Yeah, but no, I want just. But watch what happens when I go to this.
Okay.
Astronomers found a superstructure. Oh, here we go.
There you go.
Yeah, I figured it out.
You did.
Okay, so do you want to just pick up where we left off?
Yeah.
Y'all set?
I think we're good. Just get a little comfy here.
Where's my vape? Okay, got this. It's all juiced up. All right. And it's almost like we didn't go anywhere.
We didn't go anywhere at all. Actually, we could probably even just take all that out of there. Nobody will be even the wiser.
And that doesn't matter because we don't care.
We don't care because I think our numbers went down like tremendously. I think we fucking plummeted, which is okay because maybe I got a little ahead of myself. But whatever, dude. This is fun. This is what I like to do.
And you know I like to do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna back this thing up here
so
that I can sit back a little bit.
I get comfy in here.
There we go. I'm looking good. It's all good. Yeah, I got the periscope.
Yep.
I use my little clamp that I use when I do soldering of circuit boards, and clamp my phone in there.
Yeah. So we'd like to welcome anybody that's on Periscope watching.
Yeah, and we'd like to welcome just everybody.
Yeah. Welcome back. We're glad you could join us.
Yeah, we're doing what we can do, and that's how we roll. So anyway. I know it's usually for the end of the show.
Well, we haven't really set up any timetables or
but
what we're
I just want to do a really quick gripe.
Do we want to put the time up on the clock?
You can watch the clock.
All right, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
There's no clock.
Okay,
it's an illusion.
So here it is.
All right, let me put my seatbelt on.
Okay, I work at a place, and we collect. We save recycling stuff.
Yes.
So I don't have a transportation, so they let me use the van.
Yes.
In the back of the van was the recycling things. And one of the guys that works here took this stuff to recycle it. And apparently you can only recycle 50 cans at a time.
I don't know anything about that.
There's like a new law, right?
Okay, California's fucking weird about recycling.
Okay, so I'm looking at it, and I go online, and sure enough, there is a new law, right?
Okay.
But I think it only, and they give you like the nickel or whatever it's worth. Like 10 cents nickel.
Right, the return on it.
And but I think those are the ones where they're self-serve, where there's a hole and you stick the can through the hole.
But nothing else, just the can.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
not a glory hole.
Well, that'd be nice. You know, a little surprise.
You're tall. You might be tall enough.
Okay.
But you need to be pretty tall.
I wouldn't even want the nickel at that point. I'd just be happy with the little mouth.
Oh my God, what could be on the other side? Anyway, this could be a vacuum cleaner.
That's the point, right? The mystery. Maybe that's a little bit of intrigue. But I'm derailing you, so please go on.
No, you're not derailing me.
Right.
So anyway, I decide I'm going to go to Orange Coast College.
Right.
Because you can recycle there.
And you might get a young lady on the other side of that hole.
Could.
Yeah.
Yeah, might. Just likes to suck dick.
Yeah, sure.
Right? She wants something warm in her stomach?
Yeah, and then you just give her the nickels.
So I open up the back of the van, and there's like 10 bags of stuff to be recycled.
Yeah, because you're going to do a lot.
I didn't know that. I had no idea there was that much.
Right.
And in the bags are tin cans and plastic. Some of them just cans. Some of them plastic.
Now, are they rinsed? Are they empty?
No. Okay.
So
half of them had water in it. Some of them had tobacco spit.
Gross, dude.
Okay. And anyway, so I'm putting the plastic in the trash cans. Luckily I carry some rubber gloves. I knew that I was going to do this, so I'm doing
Okay.
that. Then a kid comes up to help me, and he goes, "You need to." And the ones that had liquid in it, I was putting those aside.
So you could dump them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the kid goes, "You need to make sure the lids are off the plastic." And I already fill up 2 trash cans with plastic, so
Right.
I had to go back through, pull the lids off, and there was really no liquid in any of them, but we still, you got to check it. So I'm doing that, and then the white or the milky clear, like the regular water bottles that are kind of like not transparent, but they're not clear.
Translucent.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh, yeah.
semi-opaque.
Yeah.
Those are separate from the clear, and then glass, obviously, and then there's aluminum, right?
Don't we have
Okay.
technology now where they can fucking
No,
separate
they
this
do,
shit?
but not. This is like Orange Coast College. So I go there, and anyway, you can recycle up to 100 pounds of anything at a time.
And we're talking cans and bottles, so it's
Okay.
not gonna fucking. Be 100
no,
pounds.
100 pounds of aluminum, whatever.
Right.
At a recycling place,
Uh-huh.
not a place where you put one can in at a time. And I think that they're doing that. A person that I work with thinks, well, she's actually right. People that there's the homeless people, and that's what they do. That's how they
That's
live.
their hustle, man. It's
That
just
is their
fucking see
hustle,
their
and
fucking
they
shopping carts
and
are
they're
full.
recycling stuff, and they're getting screwed now. They can only get $2.50 or whatever, which is kind of messed up. It apparently just gives you a voucher for Ralph's or something. It's not
That
even
fucking
cash.
sucks. Well, I think you can take the voucher into the cashier and actually get cash.
Probably, but that's another step. And if you're homeless and you're smelly, you're not going to go in there.
I think you would.
Well,
I think you're hungry enough. You're
okay.
gonna go in there. Fuck everybody
But,
else. So
yeah,
I'm gonna go
true,
in there. You
true,
know?
true. Actually, you're right. I'm
yeah.
just thinking about me. If it was me.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, who really matters?
Yeah. Well,
Number one, fuck everybody else.
So, I'm there for like over an hour. I'm sweating. It's dirty.
Now, how does it take an hour to do if you can only do 50 cans?
No, me at the recycling at
Check,
Orange
yeah.
Coast College, you can recycle everything.
Oh, okay.
I was able to do it all.
All right.
But I had to go back and dump a bunch of water.
So it's a whole fucking process.
There was
you
a
got
process.
The fucking garbage jizz all over you.
Exactly.
Spit.
So I go through everything, and I've got like 6 or 7 trash cans full of stuff, plastic and aluminum.
Right.
There's like 7 pieces of glass. I gave it to them, and I also donated the milky plastic bottles. There was a trash can full of those. I said, here, this is for the recycling center. It would have been maybe $2. I don't know, $5. I don't know. It might could have been $50. Whatever. I don't care.
Sell yourself short.
I
That
don't
could
care.
be your cut.
Yeah, I don't need no cut. So
Well, you need
anyway,
your transmission.
I turned it all in, and I got we got $45 cash.
It's a pizza party.
$45.50. Yeah, exactly. And that's what Kathy said. We're going to turn it in, and so we can buy pizza.
Okay.
So anyway, I nailed it. Got it all done in one shot. But I wasn't planning. I got all sweaty, and it was it was a little bit disastrous. So now, me being me,
Oh no.
I'm going to make a little sign because I'm just this way, and people get kind of here at my work.
Oh, no.
They don't like it. I don't think.
Is it passive aggressive?
It's
Spencer?
no. It's not going to be passive aggressive. I'm just going to say if you're going to recycle,
Please fucking rent your
make
shit.
sure that the plastic bottles are empty.
Right.
The lids are off.
Well, it is a
smash
common
it.
courtesy.
Yeah, smash it.
Right.
So that we're not taking all these bags. I don't want to have to take and put them in separate things if you're going to do it.
Okay. Well, maybe you take the $45. You buy a bunch of trash cans for the different separation of the fucking bottles.
But so I was able to do it. This can limit is just bullshit. It's lazy people that don't want to go to a recycling center.
Well, I don't even understand. It's like, okay, so I'm from the East Coast, so you're gonna walk me through this
Okay.
because I know very little about the whole recycling.
I learned it all today.
Okay.
I've never recycled in my life.
What?
I'll tell you the story really quick.
Okay.
Okay, I don't want to go ahead and say what you're going to say.
Okay, so on the East Coast, you just throw your fucking cans in a bucket or a fucking bin, and then the fucking recycling people come and take it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only process. You put it out with the trash, you never fucking think twice about it. There's no return on it. You don't get 5 cents or 10 cents or whatever else.
Yeah.
And you don't pay 5 or 10 cents at the cashier when you're buying cans and bottles.
Yeah.
You're like, there's nothing. You don't pay that deposit.
Which
or
makes
whatever.
sense.
Right. Because I don't understand how that works. I guess they're banking on the fact that you're not going to return it.
Yeah, CRV tax, exactly.
Yeah, so more often than not, people just fucking throw it in the recycling or just throw it in the trash. No big deal. But now here in California, you actually get that money back that you have to pay on top of your regular taxes when you're in the checkout. So I see these places outside of like grocery stores, I guess like Ralph's, Stater Brothers, whatever else. And there's always a fucking line, and there's always like a couple like Asian dudes with like huge trash bags full, and then there's like the obligatory like homeless dude with the fucking like shopping carts full of cans and bottles. And I was just like, God, this just doesn't seem fucking worth it. But a buddy of mine that I work with, actually Trevor, who was in here, he always has cans and bottles in the back of his truck. So I guess what you're saying though is before, if you don't go to the recycling center where in front of like the grocery store or whatever, there's a place where you can recycle without anybody there, and then you get money. Like what's the 50? What's the 50 thing? I don't understand that. At the recycling center, there's no limit, right?
Okay, there's
up
no
to 100 pounds.
Up to 100 pounds. I'm gonna do something really quick.
Okay.
But anyway, so that's what I think. It's like a self-serve thing. There's like a place where you can put the cans. In a like a machine, like
a Coinstar.
Yeah, like Coinstar.
Okay, I've never seen that.
And okay, so let's say here I'm looking Orange Coast College. There we go, recycling centers. Cal Recycle.
I'm just excited about the co-eds at the Orange Coast College. Take your pants off, show them a good time.
I went to Orange Coast College.
You did?
Yeah.
I went to Santa Ana.
I got an associate arts degree there.
I failed out of AutoCAD.
I would have taken out. I wish I knew. That's something I really wish I knew. Okay, so it says here. You can get your beverage container recycling funds on a per container basis instead of by weight. By law, you can bring up to 50 aluminum, 50 glass, 50 plastic, and 50 bimetal California Redemption Value (CVR) containers and request to be paid by count. You will be paid the full CRV redemption of 5 cents or 10 cents on each container. Inform the site attendant of your load content.
What's your load content look like this week, Spencer?
10 cc's.
A little bit salty.
No, 10 cc's.
Milky?
No. And,
protein
and how you would like to receive payment before you hand over your load.
Okay, so first you got to let them know what the content of your load is, and then they want to know how you want to receive payment for your load.
Yep.
How would you like to get paid for your load? There.
I like to get cashed when I'm
cash only. No checks.
When I'm delivering my load,
yeah,
I want cash.
Yeah, no fucking checks.
Yeah.
No fucking vouchers.
No,
just straight cold hard cash.
That's right. Cash.
Load only.
Cash. Okay, so that's basically, I think, what the person that works here when they went to recycle did. So again, I think there's a person there, maybe that it's not, but it says if recycling more than 50 containers at any one material type, the decision to pay by count or weight is determined by the recycling center operator. So meaning that you could go to a place and you could do more than 50, but the recycling place decides where they're going to give you 10 cents. But so
no.
And then it says daily load limits of empty CRV beverage containers are 100 pounds each for aluminum and plastic, 1,000 pounds for glass. If the load includes containers not eligible for CRV, the recycling center must either reject the load or pay only scrap value. So anyway, that's the law. That's the law in California.
So what it sounds like is happening is that a bunch of people got pissed off because they were going to drop off their load, and there was a bunch of other people dropping their loads, and they had more than 50. So now it's at the discretion of the recipient of the load whether or not they want to receive your entire load if it's more than 50.
Yep.
So if you're dumping your load and you got more than 50 and there's a bunch of other dudes in line behind you and they got a big load to drop too, then the guy receiving the load gets to say, listen, I'm going to take your load, but only so much, so I can get to the rest of these guys that want to dump their loads on me.
Yep. Okay. And you know what? It sounds like like a porta potty at the fucking. This is the porta potty talking to another porta potty at the fucking Burning Man thing.
I don't know what that what.
The load.
Who's the porta potty?
Okay, people are standing. No, the porta potty's talking to another porta potty saying, "Okay, man, look, there's a line out there. Just dump your load, but no more than 50. Okay, there's a bunch of people standing in line.
It's hot,
and
they've been eating fucking fried foods, and they want to dump loads.
So that's